So Boeing has signaled to suppliers that it could raise output of its most profitable and most successful single-aisle jet. And that's a real turning point 20 months on after a near catastrophic crash involving one of its jets it makes, flown by Alaska Airlines. So what it's telling suppliers is that the rate of production could go from 38 a month to 42 a month as soon as this month, and a series of increases then could lead it to increase production furthermore to around 53 aircraft a month by the end of 2026. Now, this has many financial implications, many upsides for it to improve its finances, particularly to pay down debt, to generate more cash, and to potentially, turn around 12 consecutive quarters of losses. Boeing can only do this, though, in conjunction with the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, if they can prove with its suppliers that it can increase production and the quality of that safely. Now, this is great news for airlines who are waiting on these jets purely because we have seen this huge global supply chain crunch for new jets. And Boeing has not been immune, nor has Airbus, from delaying deliveries of new aircraft. And the airline industry, airlines are really keen to grow, and they can't do so quickly because plane makers like Boeing and Airbus cannot produce the planes nearly as quickly enough.
And it already has to convince the FAA that it can, up its quality, with the amount that it's already putting out per month, never mind upping the amount that it's putting out. But if it could get this hike into gear, would that bring it up to speed with Airbus?
It's really fascinating because it has fallen behind over the last several years. Particularly it stems back to this fatal twin crashes of the 737 MAX in 2018 and 2019. And it is a bit of a watershed moment because as of this month, despite the fact that Boeing has had a 20-year lead in the production of the 737, the fact that Boeing and Airbus has been able to come on the scene later is actually now producing as many jets and has delivered as many as Boeing. So for Boeing, it really has to catch up and to try and nullify this fast and very, very well sold Airbus rivaling jet. So clearly there's a lot for Boeing to catch up on, and this is really the start of hopefully a clear turnaround under CEO Kelly Ortberg.